Shit, he's opening his legs. I have to go. Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Stating the Obvious. Okay, Pranay, state something obvious. I bet you don't have anything.
Oh, fuck. It's been some time since we've done this, right? That is my obvious fact.
That
kind of just slipped out of my mouth, not gonna lie. I didn't even realize I said an obvious fact, but I did. So boom.
Well, I can't deny you did it, so respect.
Very good.
All right. Noah, say a better obvious fact than Pranay, hopefully.
McCune got his first COVID shot, and I'm still not really sure how. I mean, there's nothing I can think of that would really qualify him for it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he has asthma.
Yeah, but I don't know.
It's like death allergies.
That is also
I don't know.
true.
Apparently, like Cal, apparently he also got it, and he was just like, there's not many requirements, to be honest.
Huh.
Yeah, there's not.
I will also add that I have now also received the shot.
Shit.
Oh, shit.
What the hell is it?
Yep, I got it on Tuesday. Yeah, I guess I think I told Buck because MK sent me the link, but I just forgot that I did. It's just like, okay. I don't know. It felt like normal.
Yo, what did
I
it
guess.
feel like? Like normal? Do you?
I don't know. They just took like a
how
thing,
much-
stuck into my arm.
I see. You don't have the second shot yet, right?
No, I'm
So
getting that
do
on
you-
April 8th.
Do you get like? Do you still have a certain level of immunity?
Yeah,
I think that's how it kind of works.
yeah.
Like, is it you
I-
get
it's not, like,
60%
full.
immunity now and then like 40% immunity later? Is that how? It
Yeah,
is?
something like that. Well, it's not
I see.
100%, but I got the Pfizer one, so it's like 90% or something.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, I think Pfizer and Moderna are like the OP, and then J&J is just Garbo.
Rip.
It's like it's
I know.
not good for like the regular one, or not good. It's like just
it
average for the
better-
regular one, but it's better for like the variants. Apparently.
I see. Cobb, is it better to get all the vaccines?
What do you mean, like all
Just
three different
juice
ones?
yourself
Is it-
up like a fucking steroid monkey. Just
Yeah, to become a COVID vaccine steroid monkeys. Like,
it's
do you
like
get extra benefit by taking both Pfizer and Moderna?
it's like
rather
the
than
law of
just taking
diminishing
one?
returns,
I
right?
doubt
It's
it.
law of diminishing
I doubt it.
returns. Like
So
the
you still
first
get
one is
some
like
benefits.
OP. Like yeah, but at some point it's not cost effective. At some point.
Well, I mean,
I mean-
why? Like, it seems kind of unnecessarily risky. But I was able to get it because in Texas they opened it up for like asthma and stuff. Like now, like if you do have asthma, they're like allowing you to.
oh damn.
So yeah.
Interesting. Cal does not have asthma. And
But Cal has pretty bad allergies too, right?
Yeah, that's true. He does have bad allergies. Can I just go in? Like, I got an allergy test recently. I can.
I
Just show
know,
them that.
like honestly, by the system that was employed there. So like, Jacob will get to your fact in a second, but the system that like was there was I basically went in, right. I didn't honestly, like my mom told me about it. I was like kind of lazy. I didn't even want to go. I don't know, but I went, and then they just made sure that my name was there, like on the appointment or whatever. And then I just went and sat down, waited in line, and then there was like one person ahead of me, I think, or I don't think there was actually. And then she just put it in my arm, and then they have you wait there for like 15 minutes to make sure you don't have like a reaction to it.
Cool.
Have
still-
people had
right.
reactions to it?
Yeah. I think
It's like very low probability though.
people have had I think one
I see.
person died from it. I think.
No, I don't. No, I literally watched a video
No,
at
maybe
this. No
not.
one's died from it.
Well, I know people have had, or like some people have had bad.
People,
Yeah.
yeah, like I think it's like one in like
It's like 1 in 10,000
20,000
something
people.
like that.
1 in 20,000
There's
people.
something
die
like
all the
you're probably
time.
not
I don't
gonna
think
get
it's something super special.
Rip. If Renee just was like lol. That's the thing he's been doing recently.
Yeah.
Of recent. Okay, Jacob, say something obvious for us, please.
Yeah, well, this is
Liz.
actually a callback to the last episode. Last episode,
Oh.
Noah's obvious fact was that mayo was an underrated condiment.
Condiment. Yep.
Yeah. Well, actually,
stand by
I
that.
just read something online about this that apparently 2 or 3 years ago, Heinz actually released a new mashup condiment called Mayo Chup, which is a condiment that is a
that was
combination of mayo
disgusting.
and ketchup, and that sounds so gross. Not gonna
As-
lie.
God, Heinz is just the worst.
Like
Right,
I don't
Heinz is
mind
from
putting
Pittsburgh.
ketchup.
Like-
I don't mind like putting ketchup and then mayo,
That
then
is a
eating
war
it.
crime.
but putting them together just sounds super gross.
Under the Nuremberg laws, like I'm pretty sure Heinz should be executed for that.
In general, I will say I don't like mixing mayo and ketchup. I think like mayo and mustard, like that's good mix, but like mayo and ketchup is a bit weird.
I'm just not a fan of ketchup in general.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so the only thing I see eating ketchup with is like fries, probably.
I mean, yeah, like that's the thing you put with ketchup.
Yeah, I don't
no?
know what else I would eat ketchup.
Like,
I mean,
Eat
A
with
lot of
ketchup.
like dishes are made with ketchup.
I used to like hate ketchup, and I've gotten used to it, but it's still not my favorite condiment.
Wait, but do you like the marinara sauce on like pizzas?
Marinara and ketchup are not the same thing.
Yeah, I'm aware that they're different, but don't they both like stem from like just tomatoes?
Yeah, no, I'm fine with tomatoes. It's just like ketchup specifically that I've got a problem with. Like, I don't know what it is about it, but like, I think just like the concentrated, just sort of like sweet sourness is just like, it's just too much. You know? It's too much, whatever it is.
Yeah,
Okay.
I feel like
Yeah.
over the years I too have also gotten not to dislike ketchup, but just like not eat it as much.
Yeah, I only get it when I go.
See,
Like,
unfortunately
Shake
for Jith, this is the only thing he can eat at fast food places.
To be fair though, I've
That's
seen
true.
Pranay eat gallons of ketchup with his fries. Literally gallons.
Oh yeah,
He
that
takes
is
so
true. I do
much.
eat a lot of ketchup with fries.
So
It's so good with fries, man. Okay. Wait, what? Did you stated your fact?
that was my fact. That was
Yes,
indeed my
the throwback
fact. The throwback fact.
Very nice. I will add a little fact here: is that nacho fries are no longer at Taco Bell.
Rip.
They have
I
removed
swear
it.
to God, they come and go like fucking. I don't even know, like birds during migration seasons or whatever.
I mean, that's just Taco Bell's way of like yanking you around, you know?
Yeah, man, they're messing with my heart. It is pain. But they brought back the potatoes, which is Pranay is a big fan of.
Yeah, the cheesy
I know.
fiesta potatoes, quite nice.
Yeah, that has the personal recommendation from Pranay.
You know, I
Endorsement.
had not eaten. So last time I went. Okay, so there's a big gap during like middle school, most of elementary school, and high school where I did not eat at once at Taco Bell, and then one day I went with Jith, I think after school or something, and then
No, I remember this vividly. I was in Pranay's car and I was like,
yeah,
man, I really want some Taco Bell right now. And Pranay's like, it's been like I haven't had Taco Bell since middle school. And I was like, what?
and so then we went back and I saw my good old cheesy fiesta potatoes, and I was like, Jith, I used to get this all the time, this and a chicken chalupa, and that's what I got that day as well.
Nice.
I feel like everyone here except for Jacob has a story about me dragging them to Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Jacob just comes to
Yeah, I feel like
Us.
because not the first couple of times, but like I used to go a lot with like other people, like in 9th and 10th grade, before I really like.
oh, cool
knew you guys.
kid, come, all the people.
Look
Oh,
at you,
yeah,
God.
friend.
I mean-
Yeah.
You have some of those.
Yeah.
Okay, cool guy.
This was
You had
kind
a
of before
social
like
life?
Jith and I and me and Noah were like really close.
Oh yeah, like before you started hanging out with us and
Yeah.
lost all of your other friends by default.
Yeah. This was back
Yeah.
in the old Jasper Trump days when we were playing Trump at
Oh,
the lunch
really?
table with
Cav,
those guys.
with Cav and
Yeah,
I
yeah.
see.
and Mark and
And Vikram.
who else?
Vikram was there.
Vikram.
And
Oh,
Noah
yeah,
and I were
Vikram,
playing
funny.
the number one rated
Oh my god,
MOBA.
vainglory, man. We were good. Like I'm not even joking. Like we were good at that game. It's
We were very good at that video
like
game.
the only reason why like we were good at it though is because like the sample size was super small, but still like we were
I
good.
took
We
a
could've been
stats
pro.
We were good at the
lecture.
game. Yeah.
Joey was always encouraging us. He's like, "Let's go pro, guys.
Yeah.
Let's go pro."
And meanwhile, we're just like out here in like 10th grade, like, bro, I'm just trying to like not fail my next test. Like I don't have the time to deal with this bullshit. Like going like
Nah.
pro in esports, you kidding me?
Wait, but
Do
we
you have the
actually,
time
like-
for it now?
we played against pro players like in our
Oh,
games,
yeah.
like in our ranked games, like regularly.
It was kind of stupid though, because
They were really good, right?
Did you
But-
beat them?
No, we never beat them. We stalled the game out for like a decent while though against pro players, which I was proud of. Like we put up a good fight.
No, my favorite memory was, so there was this one pro player that like we were like all just like super into like following, like Araki Zaro. Like we were just like, I don't know why. Looking back, we were crazy about him. I think part of it was his name. Araki Zaro is just a very compelling name. But
yeah, it's just giga compelling.
yeah, but like anyways, so they released this new character. It's basically just like some like Viking lady who throws spears and shit, right? She's super OP. Like it's just like utterly broken. And like normally, right? You just ban that character like at the beginning of like every game. Like you just ban the campaign because like of course why wouldn't you, right? She's broken
I
as fuck.
remember
And then we're
this.
playing a game, and then Joey's like the one who's doing the picking and banning, and he doesn't ban her. I'm like, wait a second, why aren't we banning this character? And then Joey and Viscera are like, dude, it's fine. Nobody knows how to play her anyways. Like she's banned so much that nobody's had like the chance to actually get to know how to play her. And I'm like, all right, whatever. We get into the game, and like the other side picks that champion. I'm like, all right, yeah, like I didn't see that coming. And guess who's playing this broken fucking champion? It's a Rocky Zaro.
Dude,
What the fuck?
it's too nuts. It's too nuts. It's literally too nuts. Oh god.
Rip you guys.
We got absolutely rolled.
Yeah.
Like everyone got rolled that game.
Oh my god, we got like creamed. It was
Like Noah got rolled in lane, Joey and I got rolled in jungle. Like it was
sad.
so bad.
It was depressing, man.
Well, it should have banned the champ.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But no, don't listen to me. Nobody knows how to play
Yeah.
her. You know, who could we run into that could possibly play this
I
champion?
still maintain we could have been pro if we really wanted to, but that be that as it may. We all ventured on further. I think in 10th grade you guys would play Trump, we would play video games, but then in 11th grade we all with the debate sort of just
Started playing Trump.
Yeah.
well also that, but we did debate, Noah, in case you have forgotten.
Yeah.
And now we judge debate tournaments. Crazy.
Mhm.
Do you though?
Yes. Well, Pranay doesn't.
Yeah.
I
But
don't.
recently, myself, Noah, Jacob, and MK, we all judged at the TFA state debate tournament this past weekend.
You know, I can't tell if I can't tell if like it's the debaters that have gotten worse or it's me who's gotten smarter, but I feel like every single team I run into, I'm listening to them, I'm just like, this is a really stupid argument. Like I don't get it. Like every single team like that I'm judging is like trying to tell me that somehow the establishment of the U.S. Space Force is going to trigger nuclear war between like India and Pakistan, and I don't like why. Why do you feel the need to impact out to nuclear war every time? Just impact out to something reasonable. Like, I don't know, like fucking space debris or whatever.
Yeah. It's true.
I feel like there's this.
But we also
there's
used
this
to
like
impact that.
idea that bigger is always better.
Yeah, there is definitely a size issue in debate. You know, I think a lot of debaters need to learn that it's not the size of the impact that matters; it's how you use it.
It's the motion of the ocean.
Yep.
What did you just
I've
say?
never heard of that one.
That's-
Not gonna lie.
What?
Have you not heard this before? This is a very
I
common
have not heard this
saying.
one.
This is a very common saying.
Okay, well, I haven't heard of it.
Well, now you have.
Motion of the ocean?
Yeah.
This is a wave state.
Okay, it's fine. Everything is fine.
Is it though?
Okay. You know what really pissed me off about that tournament though is Jacob judged no round.
Oh yeah, he still got paid the same amount as the rest of us too. By the way, like, God,
Lol.
he could have like filed some form of like payment discrimination complaint because that's just unfair.
To be fair though, if it like so we have recently gotten offered another tournament to judge, where it is like if you don't judge like this minimum threshold of rounds, you get paid less, which honestly I think is really really dumb. Like, if it's like
Yeah.
the difference between 1 hour of work, which is basically one round, is like nearly like $75, like that is not worth doing in my opinion. Like, I get that you guys are salty and stuff, but like honestly, like I don't think any of
Wait,
us would have
The
taken
difference
it.
wasn't 75. It was like 20
Wait, what are you talking
or
about?
15.
No, it was 75.
It's 75.
The 15 number is how many rounds you get per hour if you don't get
How many
the
dollars
full...
per hour?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. How many dollars?
Yeah. So the difference between like meeting that minimum threshold and 1 hour of work under is $75.
Okay, yeah, but like still. I mean, I don't think you can use that as a justification for you judging like 5 rounds and
No, it is
still
because
getting paid the same amount.
you're selling your time. It's like an opportunity cost problem. Because every single round, I still had to like wait there for the text and see if I would
Okay,
judge.
yeah,
right?
but like you getting paid to wait is not something that usually happens. You don't just like go somewhere and be like, "Oh yeah, I'm not doing anything else right now, so you should pay me."
I mean, if
like-
you're paying someone, they're paying you for your time. Like that's
Well, I mean,
They're
kind of
also
know.
paying
Like,
you for your
if
effort,
you're,
though.
if you work at like a restaurant, right, and as like a host or hostess or something, and like there's no one coming to the restaurant, but you're there, like you still get paid.
Like, I doubt you could like walk into an office building and like everybody there would just be like kind of like just sitting around, and they'd be like, "Well, I'm getting paid for my time, so I'm here. I'm not doing anything else, so I'm getting paid like $12 an hour."
no, but the difference is they're are based on a salary, right? This is a contract. This is like consulting, almost.
Yeah.
Like
I don't
let's
know
say
anything about
let's
consulting.
say you're consulting for someone, and they want you to look at this report and like give them some analytics on how to improve. Let's say they hire you for a week, but they only send you the report 4 days into the week. You still get paid for the full week, right? Because it's their fault
Yeah.
that they didn't send you the work, right? But they still brought out you for the whole time.
with Jacob.
Yeah,
Well,
fair enough.
I
It's
agree
not,
with
it's not
Noah
like
in
it's
that.
Cobb's. It's not like it's Cobb's fault.
Yeah,
Like, he didn't do anything.
I agree with Noah. It's stupid that he didn't judge that
Yeah.
many rounds, but I don't think Cobb should get paid any like different because he still would have
Yeah, well, I
judged
mean, it's
the
not
round if he
Cobb's
got
fault,
it.
but still bullshit.
Okay, that's fair.
We can all agree.
Dude, this is maybe the first time we've ever all reached an agreement in this podcast. Mark this historic moment.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
We've all literally agreed on something. Is this real life?
It may be just. It just may be.
Well, yeah, because
Just
like
maybe.
if it was
Pinch
like
me,
the
Brene.
other way around, like if you guys didn't judge, like you definitely want the full payment too.
Yeah.
So
That's why I was saying if I was you, I'd still want to get paid. So, you know. It's
anyway,
all-
I still think it's fun to judge, especially if there's other people like that that are judging.
Well, let's be honest. We just played
That's
League whenever
true.
we were judging.
This
Honestly,
is true.
it kind of was a little bit nostalgic of like the old debate days where we used to like
Yeah.
play Smash in between rounds, like playing League in between rounds. I don't know. It was just kind of nostalgic.
Yeah,
Play
there's this.
Trump in
There's
between
this. I
rounds.
was telling just about this. There's this other day we were in disc, and I think Puck and I were doing some homework thing. Cobb, I don't know what you were doing. I think you were probably watching the stream, and then Hayon and Jith were playing League. I was like, this is actually like the virtual format, like the virtual version of us being inside debate, and some people are just playing. It's like some people actually. I'm probably doing my French homework or whatever the fuck, because I always had French homework. Fucking
Yeah.
probably like playing Smash Flash, and then Jith and Hayon are doing something or whatever the fuck.
We're just playing Smash Ultimate probably.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, for real. It's like Discord is kind of like that. Like once you join the channel, it's like you walked into the debate room and
Yeah.
you're just
This
there.
is true.
I will say one
Interesting
thing
way.
is that Puck, I'm fairly certain to this day, Puck has still not beaten me in an Iron Man. Maybe he has won one. I don't remember.
What, on
Maybe
Smash
At
Flash?
the most.
On Smash
On
Flash.
Smash Flash.
Okay.
At most, he has won one Iron Man.
I'm pretty sure
Right.
you've never beat me in an Iron Man because we only played one and I won it.
Yeah, yeah, but Puck and I played so many Iron Man. It's not even funny. There were so many where Puck got so close, and then I would get to like the most random
Naruto.
character. I would get to like Chibi Chibi Robo or something, and then all of a sudden he's like, "Wait a minute, I don't know how to beat this Risen." Oh yeah, I remember at the end. I was a Naruto main at the end.
No, you were Naruto in for a while. Like our Naruto versus Sheik battles,
Oh,
those
yeah.
would just be
Yeah.
insane.
What are you talking about, Jit?
Like we were actually pro players.
Jit, your Sheik versus my Link used to get so
I remember
tense.
that one. Wait, no, it was Bowser versus Jigglypuff.
Oh, Bowser versus Jiggly. That was classic.
Jigglypuff. Yeah, that's classic
I
right there.
just picked up Bowser one game. I was like, this is stupid. Then I go Captain Falcon, and it was even more stupid. It did hit me 3 times. Once with a grab up air combo, and a back air, and I would die. And then I would hit him with a grab, and I would just walk across the entire stage with him.
And just keep grabbing me because I was so big that the grab doesn't
I
send me
remember
anywhere.
also at the end, I used to play Zelda quite a bit, and you could chain like the sweet spot side Bs up in the air, which was pretty nice.
Really?
Yeah.
To be honest, I was the only one who didn't play Smash Flash, and I remember like I didn't get it. Like I was watching guys play, and it was moving at like 10 FPS, and I'm just sitting like, how do you play this game? Like I don't understand it. Like you're not even playing a game at this point. You're playing a fucking slideshow.
It was a good slideshow, Payon.
It was a
It was a
fantastic
slideshow with
PowerPoint.
Iron Man in it.
We were always in class, and I used to say, just get over here. Let us play the Smash Flash.
Yeah, yes, yes. Oh yes, that was the greatest. Oh, he's like, just get over it, dude. That's too hype right there.
And just used to like kneel on the side of my desk and like.
Yup.
I can remember the exact position now, too. Because Puck and I would also have Puck would have a kneel, and I would have a, because like, the way we would play it is like you have to play it on a laptop, so, you have to share the keyboard for your controller, pretty much. So one person has to take the right side and one person has to take the left side. And if you're playing with 3 people, then it's ultra chaos. But, so one person would take the right side. Usually Cobb and I would take the right side. I think Cobb can do both wins, though,
Yeah,
right?
I could have done both. I usually did both. Yeah.
Cobb could do both. I could only do right side because I was the first person with Smash Flash. So like, I just started on my side and always stayed on my side because of my laptop. And then Jith can kind of do both sides.
Both, but I preferred left.
Yeah, he preferred left. Puck was pretty much only left, I think.
Yeah.
And
Smash
I remember
Flash.
you guys in debate, like you weren't even hiding it. You weren't even hiding that you were just like spending your entire time playing Smash Flash. Like I remember whenever like Holland would like get it to make an announcement, like you just be like, I just like look over and there's like Jacob and just like on the same computer, and like this was like in the middle of like the little walkway between seats, and he's just kneeling. They're like both like looking over, and like it's just immediately obvious that they're just fucking around. But like they're not even like making an attempt to like make it look like they're doing anything other than fucking around. Because like honestly, Holland knew and Holland didn't care. Like.
I mean, there would be a couple times where Holland's just like, bro, like, we really need to do work. and then, honestly, half those times, we still end up playing Smash Flash.
Yeah.
Do you remember that combo we recorded that one time, Jith? It was,
yeah, I remember the combo.
I remember. There's this. I was making a Chicago video. I didn't end up using this footage, but I was making a Chicago video, and so I wanted to record me playing like doing Marth combo. At this time, I think I was the best. And then Jit discovered Sheik, and then it was like, rip. It's like, okay, but at this time, I think my Marth was the best character that all 3 of us had. And so Puck was playing Captain Falcon or something. I remember. I just ran up to him. I threw up air, and then I did like a stall, and I did like a back air, and then Puck did a tech roll to the side, and then I chased him with the tipper dash attack. And then Jid was like, Puck, you have to start playing the game. And Puck is like, I am playing the game. And then I the tipper dash attack into forward air into like jump into down air, and he couldn't do a single thing the entire combo, man. If you look at it, it's actually so fucking hype.
I remember the Jigglypuff combo that we recorded, where it's the full rest up over the top. On Smash Ultimate.
Yeah, this is
Smash Ultimate.
Yeah, this isn't Smash Ultimate. This is like at my house one time. For some reason, we got it in ourselves to make this Jigglypuff like a sleep ladder, a rest ladder, and we had a Bowser.
Combo
the Bowser. We just stand on battlefield and we would space ourselves so we had the perfect distance so that when one Jigglypuff sleeps, the next one can insta sleep. And I think it took us like an hour and a half or something, but. When we finally got it, it's so hyped too. Cobb's poor Bowser just had to keep on killing himself and then just going to this current spot. It's so sad.
I remember when we were at Harvard that second year, and you guys were playing Smash Ultimate, and like I don't know, for some reason I just decided to go see what the Congress kids were doing. The answer was nothing much, but like I come back after like a few hours, and you guys just have like a bunch of AI Ganondorfs just like swinging these huge ass swords everywhere. I'm just like, what the fuck did I just walk into?
Good times.
Oh, I remember we were screaming F Smash, like Gorya.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was comedy. The Smash games were fantastic. Never
Man,
forget.
I remember like we get to a hotel room and it was just like clockwork every time. Like I just like take out like the Switch. We would like go to like the TV and be like, all right, where do we plug the shit in? Plug it in, get it working. Like I remember there was a time where like we were playing Smash and I think it was like maybe it was Nihar, I think it was Edison. He like walks in, he's like, what the fuck? You guys are already playing Smash? I haven't even gotten my room yet. Like. Oh man, it was just a finely oiled machine we had there. It was just a nice, clean operation by the end of the year.
I miss it. I miss it a lot.
Yeah.
That was too fun. It was way too fun. And debate was actually so much more fun than it had any right to be.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
like, if you just describe it, like getting up at 6 a.m. to drive out to some random high school, talk about some like bullshit topic with like a bunch of other high schoolers who have no idea what the fuck they're talking about in front of either a parent who had no idea what's going on or some college kid who really doesn't give a shit, and just doing that for like a whole day before you go back to your house at like 3 a.m., sleep for like 3 hours before you get up again at 6 a.m. just to go back and do it all over again. Like, that sounds like hell, but like it was really fun.
I think it was the people. I
Yeah,
think
It was the people. Like,
it was.
yeah, it was the people. Like, I think looking back, like I remember like our sort of like group, we were just kind of like we were like never really like the super OP debaters, like maybe with the exception of Puck. But like looking back, like I don't think I really regret that, because I think the OP debaters were just stressed out all the time because they actually cared about winning. Yeah, we just didn't give a shit. Like, we win, great. We lose, we go play Smash. Like, it's a win-win.
Yeah, it's actually a win-win. There's literally no doubt.
Yeah, like I remember, like legit, like whenever like Visma and I would get like knocked out of elims, we'd just be like, all right, let's go, just break out the Switch, let's get it. And it was a good time every time. Like, oh man, every other debate kid out there has no idea what they're missing if they're not playing Smash during a debate tournament. Because
To be fair, I remember Jit's saltiest moment probably that I could ever remember of Jit. After Churchill. After his
Oh,
elims at
man.
Churchill, we were in this like abandoned room. Not abandoned, but it was like this room that was
it was a
cleared out.
cafeteria.
It had all the,
It was
it had all the pairings on it. Jit was ripping pairings off the wall. He was rolling on the floor. He was
Oh,
throwing
yeah.
things. He was so salty.
Hey, but you know what we did? We went to sleep. Next morning, we just... Well, actually, did we go directly into the car and drive back, or did we go to sleep first? I
Yeah,
forget.
we went back.
We probably went to sleep.
Yeah, we went to sleep, we got up. Next day, we just play Smash on the car all the way back.
Yeah. Yep. Good times.
I think this is when Noah had a Switch at this point. I think he had Smash because this is when Jith wasn't that good at Smash Ultimate yet, and we were doing Ganon versus Sheik, I think.
It was so
And so like Jith wasn't good to the point where Sheik could just like, or just TBH any character could destroy me. So like I was destroying him with Ganon, and he got so irate. It was like Churchill. It's like he de-stresses by getting even more enraged. It was
like-
quite funny. He won. I think he won 2 games or something out of the entire car drive.
It's like at some point, like, this was... Anger just reaches, like... It just, like, sort of has, like, an integer overflow thing and just, like, loops back around.
That actually makes sense.
Hey.
That actually makes sense. It's like, what is that error? Like syntax error. Man, I remember that drive though, Renee. I'm still
Yeah.
mad about those games because you just side beam me, and I didn't know how to tech at this point. So you just side beam me and then down tilt. You just kick me. Oh man, that was infuriating.
This is the point where no, Puck is definitely the best Smash 4 because he was really good at Smash 4. But I was.
I didn't
after
play
that,
Smash 4. Yeah.
and then just didn't play Smash 4 in general. So he was.
Well,
not,
no, I did once. I played Gordon and I mashed side B.
Yeah.
Is at Renee's house? But yeah, I didn't really play it. Smash Ultimate, however. After that card drive, I was determined. I was like, I must.
remember like when Smash 4 was out, we had like this kind of gathering at PJ's house, and we're like, okay, let's play Smash. And Jit and Noah were so out of it. They were like, I don't want to play Smash. Smash so boring.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
bad.
He's like, this is a stupid game.
I don't remember this.
You brought your
I
laptop.
remember this.
I
Noah actually
yeah.
played Bayonetta because she had
Really?
guns. I remember.
Oh shit!
I
think
remember this.
wait. Do I remember? I don't
This was
know.
before Smash Ultimate.
Yeah, I know.
this is
I
Smash
heard
4.
you when you said Smash 4, but like, fuck, man, like my memory's so garbage.
Yeah, you're like, can we do something else? Smash so lame. Yeah.
Little did they know.
Oh
would be
man.
the first person to get Smash Ultimate, and then Jit would be the most OP. You just grind it out, and he'd become OP.
The Bayonetta, yeah.
Yeah, this one was like the one who was
God.
like most committed to getting better. Like I really did not care. I was probably the worst out of all of us at Smash Ultimate. It was, I don't know. Yeah, I think I was probably the worst.
I think it was always a toss-up between you and
Yeah.
Bob. No
No,
offense
it
to
was.
either.
Yeah, it was between me and Cobb.
You guys were on like a similar level,
Honestly,
I think.
yeah.
But
Like,
I remember there was this one time. I really styled on Pranay. Like he was playing Ganondorf,
I
I was
feel
playing
like that.
Greninja, and like I countered him.
I wasn't I playing Ganondorf or Chrom?
No, you were playing. I'm pretty sure you were playing Ganondorf because like he tried to do that like sliding kick into me. I forget what move that is. I'll be honest.
Side
Down
B.
B.
Oh, down B?
Yeah,
Okay,
you went for the down B, and like
Uh.
I countered it, and like you went off the side of the map, and like
Yeah.
ordinarily it would be fine, like you just turn around and recover, but like I went off after you, and I did like a forward air and just like fucking like slapped you out, and then somehow I got back onto the stage. That was like probably like the most OP thing I've ever done, and like honestly, it's not even that impressive.
Noah edge guarded.
I edge-
Fuck.
Like I've never teched. I've never like I usually don't edge guard. Really, I just sort of spam my D abilities when I'm playing Greninja or Inkling.
Classic casual.
You know, like I don't really give a shit. I'm just here to play. But you know, it's just the fact that like playing with like Viswa and Pranay, who like actually like went hard in it, like made me better by default. Like I remember I went to GW and I was playing Smash, and like I was just I was creaming kids. Like
Yeah, like Noah's definitely better than the normal casual Smash player.
Yeah,
Like,
I remember though, Jit
but-
and I, last year, you guys weren't there. This was after we were in college. Jit and I were judging West when it was in person, and I picked up
Yeah.
Lucario at this point, and I was like actually beating Jit, and Jit was like, oh my god, what the? And then like by the end of the day, he figured me out. But
Dude, Lucario's so cringe, man. You literally do more damage to him, and he becomes stronger for what?
And so I was using that.
He's irate. He's like you. He's embracing the rage.
Picked up the
And
Lucario.
he's just, like,
I ended up
becoming
beating
strong.
Jit a couple games, and then he was like, "Oh, what is this? I have to counter this. I have to destroy this man." By the end of the day, he did. But for those few
Yeah.
hours of bliss, I was destroying Jit.
and
Nah, dude. It was I did not like it
one
at all.
time I beat this was Bayonetta. It was like basically I just chugged a whole bunch of coffee like right beforehand, and I started playing Fox. I had no idea how to play Fox, but I just had like a seizure on the controller. Like, it was just like Fox, like you just do like everything really quickly, right? And like I was like literally just like my hands were just like fucking like I don't even know what they're doing. I was like you know like I was like caffeinated as fuck. I was getting high, and I was just like
I literally don't know how Noah got so cracked. I was like, what? Like Noah was playing like Larry Lerk. Like I swear on God, he was a Fox 1 trick. He was like landing like nairs into up smashes. Like he was like fucking short hopping laser. Like, I don't even know how he was
yeah,
nuts.
like somehow, just like me, just like fucking spazzing out on the sticks, just resulted in like this complex set of inputs that result in
Complex
Fox
set of
just basically like karate chopping Bayonetta out
He's
to the stage.
perma fast falling, man. I can't combo
It
him.
was so funny because I was beating him and I didn't understand how. Like I was just over here like, what the fuck is
No,
happening?
Fox is broken.
And then
Fox is
meanwhile,
broken.
Chit over there, he's just like, I practiced this combo. This combo is like a 0 to death guarantee. It's just not working. Like I just want to say one last thing on my end too. So like, in the beginning when Smash Ultimate first came out, there's a big period of time which I was doing complete shit. Like I would play Puck and he would destroy me every single time, and it got so disheartening to the point. I remember at one point I feel like Puck literally he was just like, yeah, this is what like in order to make me feel a little bit better, he's just like, bro, it's okay. Like you would destroy me in Smash Splash, I have to destroy you now too in Smash Ultimate. And then one day somehow it just clicked with me. It was we were doing Ganon versus Rob Dinos, and then one day I clicked the up tilt button. And then Puck would just land in the up tilt. He would just land in every single one of these up tilts. I would like click up tilt. He'd be like, "Oh shit, he's opening his legs. I have to go." And then he would just like,
God, you have to take that out of context immediately. Immediately, God.
and then Puck he would just like walk towards it, and sometimes he would try to escape, but he couldn't escape. And then there was this like large period of time where my Ganon would just be the bait of Puck's Rob, and he'd be like, I have to rematch this right now, and like we would play over and over again. And then eventually, Puck would just like, he would just like shield it, and I would just break his shield every time, and it was so funny. and then eventually he just learned to stop doing stupid things, and then he would just destroy my kid, and he would just rip. But that was the time. That was the point in time. I remember I was so depressed every time I play Smash, every time I play Ultimate, because I'd be like, bro, I don't know why I'm so bad at this game. Like, I really don't understand how I'm doing this bad, and I'm losing so hard. And then I finally hit that one Ganon game, and I regained my confidence. And it was quite nice.
Very nice.
Man, we talked about Smash
Oh
for like an hour.
my God.
But it was good. Yeah, worth.
Worth.
Man, I remember like it was just like there was just a period in time where it was like all of us just like slowly acquiring Switches. Like I think I was the first to get it, and then
Yeah, you were. You were definitely, because that was like around Churchill,
yeah,
right?
and then I don't know, Cobb. Did you
think it
get
was-
next?
Then
Or-
it was definitely Jit. I think Cobb got it
yeah,
last.
'cause I won a Switch.
When did MK get his? I can't remember.
I don't
know.
remember.
Probably.
Oh yeah, no, Jith got his late because he got it when Noah.
I think I got it
I mean, I
after.
got it last.
MK.
I know I got it last.
You got it prom. Not
Yeah,
yeah, you
yeah.
got it
Yeah,
prom, Jith.
'Cause-
Yeah.
I won it at
bought
prom,
it from.
and I gave it to Vispa.
Yeah, and then I just bought it from Noah.
Yeah, I discounted it, right? It was not full price.
The discount. The
It's not full
discount.
price.
Yeah, but we all have Switches now,
Except for Brunei.
Renee.
I do not.
Lame as hell.
If I get a quant internship next semester, I guarantee you I will get it. I will get it for sure, and I will get Pokemon Diamond.
I don't even like play Smash that much, because when it's all online now, like versus random people, it's not really fun. It's only fun if you're playing with people like IRL, and obviously that's not happening.
Yeah,
So
for sure. So I mean, that's the reason why we haven't played. Like none of us have played, even though we have
yeah,
Switches.
I mean, I canceled
So-
my Nintendo Online subscription. Like, I just wasn't using
Yeah.
it.
They're probably so garbage now. Like, I bet if
Oh, I don't even know how to do Bayonetta inputs. Like, I forgot the technology.
Oh, rip.
we don't have the technology.
Yeah, must be redeveloped. I'm sure it's muscle memory. Eventually, I'll remember, but you know, it's what it is, man. Okay, so in other news,
What were we talking about before?
No.
Okay, that's not helping.
that's what we were talking about.
I'm pretty sure we were just doing the obvious facts,
Yeah.
and then we ended up
No,
here.
no, we were talking about debate at some point,
Yeah,
right?
we talked about judging.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
Judging TFA.
Yeah.
Right.
yes, that's what we were talking about. Yeah, it's decent money, but I don't know. That's about it for me. That's why I did it.
Nice.
Very good.
It's decent money.
Uh,
We take those.
Uh,
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, in actual other news, there was the royal interview with Meghan, and then and then Oprah, right? So
Yep.
honestly, I've never really watched like Oprah or understood the whole thing with that, but I do know the whole like you get a
You get
it
a
a
car,
car?
and you
Yeah,
get a car.
I've seen the
Everybody gets a
clips.
car.
that's like the only thing I know. And they're all just like screaming, they're so excited,
Yeah.
and they don't realize they have to pay like
tax,
billions
yeah.
in taxes.
Um,
It's too funny.
I mean, like honestly,
know.
I don't get like why people are surprised. Like, basically every long-standing institution is going to be pretty racist. Like, that's just
But to be fair, not everybody
the
gets to like
name of the game.
complain about it. Like that is a privileged thing.
yeah, fair enough. I mean, like, I honestly I don't care too much, just because.
I mean, yeah, I don't care at all. But I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I don't know. Like I feel like, if you're not British, like why would you care? And if you are British, like what are you doing? Get rid of the monarchy? Like why do you keep those people around? I don't understand.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't get the whole culture
How
around
do you
that.
how do you get rid of them?
I mean, the French did it like by killing theirs, but pretty sure you can just make them retire. Like, I don't know. Like what's the point of having a king or a queen, right? Like they're basically at this point like a glorified countrywide mascot, except this mascot costs like millions of dollars to upkeep. Like, fuck, man, just replace them with like some dude in a fursuit. Like, if it works for the NFL, it should work for you. Like, that's just my position.
Words to live by. Well, the queen's never gonna die, so I mean, like, what are you gonna do?
I mean, just take away her money, put her in her fursuit. Like,
Put her in the
I
first
don't
suit.
really. Yeah, look, dude. The point is not like the person inside the fursuit, it is the fursuit itself. So, like, yeah, just put the queen in a fursuit. Boom, you've got your new mascot. Like, now that this mascot now costs like what, like $1,000 to upkeep, as opposed to, I don't know, like 100 million.
Ah. Have you ever considered working in marketing, Noah?
I would never want to work in marketing. I hate marketing.
Right.
Advertising, marketing in the United States is disgusting, and I hate it. I hate ads. Every time they come up, I just want to kill somebody, specifically the people who made that ad. It is probably the most infuriating part of my everyday existence now.
But somehow it works
Yeah.
on some people, so they're in business.
I don't know who those people are. Like, they are just
Well, it works. Yeah.
they are just like the most cringeworthy things. Like, you either have the ads that are just like these like shitty local ads where it's just like some dude from a local furniture store like saying like, my name's Harlan Williams, and I promise you that I am the
You're
best
racist.
furniture dealer in Texas. We'll bring you our cowboy guarantee. And like, it's just like him in like a fucking like cowboy outfit. It is like the dumbest shit ever. It's like the equivalent of shit I made in high school because I had no acting talent whatsoever. And then you have the stuff that's made by like actual companies, like these fucking multi-billion-dollar companies who have the ability to actually hire actual talent. And what do they do with it? They pump out this garbage, this utter shit that, like, it is the worst, most cringy thing. Like, they have reached a point where they realized that young people want, like, quote-unquote ironic things, but because they're so fucking old and stupid, they don't understand how to do it properly. So they just come out here trying to be, like, ironic and, like, super postmodern, and, like, they're, like, trying to, like, engage with the youth, bro. And it is quite possibly the worst thing I've ever laid my eyes upon, and it makes me want to take a fucking flamethrower to the entire marketing department of every single Fortune 500 company in America.
To be fair,
Anyways, yeah, that's my week.
To be fair, I think ads that are actually good though. So there are some out there, right? I do think
The only ads I've seen that are good are like the original Old Spice ad before they realized it was popular and they milked the shit out of it. Like the one where it's like, it's to do like, hello, like, look over here, look back to me.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
on a horse. Yeah, that one was pretty good. But then like they kept redoing it, and like I was like,
Yeah,
all
that's a
right,
good
like
one.
it was good one time, but like now you've gone too far.
I think Google's ads, like just for the company Google, are like pretty
I don't
solid.
I don't know. I mean, I have uBlock Origin, so I.
The only ads
That's
I've
the thing
seen
with
that I actually like are Japanese ads, because Japanese ads somehow they have figured out just like they don't give a shit. Like their ad department,
Yeah.
they're not even trying to sell you a product. Like I swear to God, like 90% of the time when you watch those ads, like it's like the marketing department forgot that they were supposed to be selling a product, and at the end they're like, ah shit, we gotta sell something, guys. Like fuck, just put it in there. And so you're basically watching like what is the equivalent like there was this like ad I saw where it was like just like this dancing Frieza thing, like it's just like dancing like Dragon Ball Z
It's a
Frieza,
Frieza?
and then like at
What
the
the-
end it's just like selling like some kind of grape soda. I'm like, what? Like
I mean, Frieza
Frieza has
is
nothing
purple.
to do with like I'm pretty sure they just saw Frieza and like, hey, that guy's purple, grapes are purple. Hey, it works, guys. Like, come on, it works. Like,
Wait, Noah,
like, I appreciate
Noah.
that.
do you consider movie trailers as ads?
I do, but here's the
Really?
thing.
So you haven't
Like,
seen a good movie
What?
trailer then?
like the thing is I'm more lenient on movie trailers because to some extent they're less bullshit. To some extent, like there are movie trailers that do a really bad job where they really misrepresent the movie, but for the most part, like they're not like really bullshitting around. They're just sort of like showing you clips from the movie itself. They're like, hey, look at this. We got explosions. You like the explosions? Yeah. Come see our movie. Like it's only the ones where it's like from visionary director, whoever gives a shit.
Okay.
Like comes the latest installation in this franchise. It's not a movie. It's an experience. You know, like at that point I'm just checked out. But for the most part, I'm fine with movie trailers because they don't add too much bullshit on top. It's basically just like a clip show from the actual movie itself.
Oh. Speaking of movies, I know Jacob and Renee are particularly excited about one
Yeah.
movie.
There are two movies coming up. The one that is
Alright.
out right now that has made HBO Max crash, made HBO Max crash is the Snyder Cut for Justice League, which is a movie that has been released for a long time, but the Snyder Cut is just or at least I don't know if it's all, but it's pretty much practically all of the scenes that they shot, and with a little bit of editing. And so it is 4 hours long because it is very few things that are not cut from it, and it is apparently much better.
Yep. And the second movie is coming out next week. We've talked about this before on the podcast, but it's Godzilla versus Kong.
Monk versus Lizard. That is what it is.
But I just want to watch
Monkey
them smash
versus
each other,
lizard.
Monk
man.
versus Lizard. I was telling Cobb this like like an hour ago or something. All I want to see is just King Kong inside an airplane. And for some reason, the airplane's big enough to hold him, and then he turns back, and he's like in a James Bond getup. But then, as he jumps out of the plane, he says, "I'll be back," like the Terminator.
What the fuck?
And then he just jumps out and he just like nukes Godzilla with the brute force of him just falling from like from the stratosphere. And then he just stands up on Godzilla, and he just like has his one foot on top of it, and
could
then
you imagine if they just remade one of the scenes from Avengers, but it was just like Godzilla and King Kong? Like Godzilla's like, King Kong, we need a plan of attack. And King Kong is like, I have a plan. Attack! And he just jumps out of this plane. They never explain why King Kong and Godzilla are in this plane, or how this plane is large enough to carry them. They're just in there. Once again, I maintain that monster movies, or like these giant fucking like big action movies, should just like at least one of them should just pretend that like these monsters are not like 50 feet tall. Just treat them as if they're literally any other actor, and just make the most stereotypical action movie ever without ever addressing the fact that the central character is a 50-foot tall gorilla. Like that would be art. That would be art.
Yeah, honestly, that'd be
Well,
kind
you
of
should
fun.
make it.
Yeah, Hollywood should hire me. Like
From visionary director. Oh god, comes not a movie, but an experience.
it would be an experience though. Like, come on, that would transcend
And
culture.
at the very end, like the peak climax, you just have to put a sound clip of me going, la 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 la
Oh
la.
my god,
You ruined this whole segment with that PG.
Christ!
Did I though? I think I made it much better.
I just could you imagine if they just used like Godzilla being a lizard and King Kong being an ape as like some like really ham-fisted metaphor for like racism, and they're like, I used to think that all monkeys were bad, but now I see that you're really not so bad. And Godzilla and like King Kong's like, Yeah. You too, my lizard.
Ooh.
What did you just say?
Ooh.
What is the word that you just said? Wait, no, what, actually, no, what is the word that you just said? I don't
You
know.
heard me.
Yeah. Okay, you know what? I'll go back and listen to the recording.
Oh my god. Oh, that's too funny.
That's good. No, that's good.
I'm actually just deceased at this moment, guys. I literally can't breathe.
I don't remember what we were talking about.
I still don't know what the fuck I said.
I said, you too, my lizard.
Oh, okay. I
It's not as
see.
funny out of context.
I thought it was supposed to be some racial slur or something.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's the
Brunei.
joke.
Brunei.
That's the joke.
You have maybe the smallest brain imaginable.
Like, that is the source of humor here, Brunei. Like,
Okay, you know
that
what?
is where the comedy stems from in this joke.
Okay,
But
fine,
I am
fine.
glad you have finally realized this.
Okay, very good.
Oh god. Okay. Well, you know, well,
What we
the
do?
only one of us who's not in Texas is Brunei right now, and Brunei should be happy because they didn't
What?
lift
Only
the
one of
mask
us is
mandate
what?
over there in Pittsburgh, but
Oh,
over here
Jita's
we
actually
have the best
deceased.
mayor in the world.
Rip.
Rip
Oh,
Jita.
Well, I
very
think
sad.
what Vispa was gonna do was try to transition into the whole mask mandate thing, right?
Probably.
Yeah. Well, he can't. Yeah, he can't answer me.
Okay.
So I'm
Noah,
just gonna
you
assume that
transition
was.
us.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of jokes, we're not supposed to wear masks anymore in Texas.
Yeah.
Whoop whoop. Yeah. Apparently, I guess the governor decided that having COVID was bad for business, so he would solve that by just not having, well, pretending that we don't have COVID anymore, which is, just bravo. Just as like probably just like, why didn't I think of that, right?
Yeah, like I don't know.
Like-
I feel like this should probably still be in place. Like,
I mean, yeah, I mean, sure, some people are getting shots, but like most people haven't gotten their second shot if they got their first shot, and most people haven't even got their first shot. I'm pretty sure. So I don't know, like wait, like I don't know, a month. Like why do you need to lift the mask mandate anyways? Like it's not like wearing a mask is hurting anybody.
Yeah, I don't. It is a bit weird. I mean, on the somewhat bright side, like, I do see things ending by this, not ending, but like, majority people get vaccinated, or like things going somewhat back to normal by the summer, or at least at the very least by the end of summer.
yeah, like
I know.
I think if you lift the mask mandate like then, I think you'd be okay, probably.
Like I don't understand where this whole anti-masking thing came out of. Like, it's not even that much of a burden. You put a piece of cloth over your face when you go outside. That is it. That is literally it. It is at most a minor annoyance. I don't get why people don't want to do it. People are like, it's like, you can't tell me what to do. Like, what the fuck? Like, what? Why are you trying to draw the line for your in pursuit of your absolute rights and liberties at wearing cloth masks and not, like, I don't know, following the speeding limit or not murdering people out on the sidewalk? Like, yeah, sure, like if you want to be absolutely free, like you could decide to murder people out on the sidewalk. I mean, nobody can make you stop without oppressing you and suppressing your rights and liberties, but you shouldn't, because that would be an asshole-ish thing to do.
It'd be quite a bit the asshole-ish thing
Yeah.
to do.
Just a little bit.
Like, I don't know, just don't be an asshole, just be considerate to other people. It's not that hard. It's not that hard, but people are just so bad at it for some reason.
I feel like a lot of places, or like private places at least, are keeping their mandates up though.
Yeah, I mean, like I would honestly, like, the fact that we need a mask mandate at all is honestly really stupid, but
Well, I mean, I think it's fine, right?
I mean, I think it
Or
like
it's
shows
just, like,
that the government
at least,
is, like,
like-
even if everybody was already wearing one, I think it shows that the government
Well, I-
acknowledges this is a good step. People should take this step.
I mean, in the sense that, like, you shouldn't have to tell people to wear masks during a pandemic. Like, that should just be something where, like, you tell people, like, hey, if you wear this cloth mask, it would probably help some people not get COVID. And, like, everybody would, like, reasonable people just see that and be like, okay, I'll just wear a cloth mask, and hopefully other people won't get coronavirus. Like,
Well,
I'll undertake
it's
this
not e-
minor annoyance. This is
It's not even like you're wearing it for other people, though. It's like
If you also wear it, it helps to like protect yourself,
Ye-
right? So like,
it's just
do you just hate yourself? Does this all stem from people?
I
Just
don't understand. Like, it is not hard to wear a mask. Like, God damn. Like, honestly, if you told me that, like, I had to wear a cloth mask for the rest of my life when going outside, I'd be completely 100% fine with that. Like, yeah, sure, it's, like, kind of annoying, but I don't know, like, so is wearing glasses, and I do that all day. Like, I just got used to it, you know? You fucking get used to it. Get fucking used to
Oh,
wearing
that's
a
really
mask, you dumbasses.
you tell them, Noah.
I
You
don't
tell
know.
They're
them, Noah.
definitely listening to our podcast
Yeah.
right now. You tell
Yeah.
I
them.
wish it was just one. Just one. Just so I could just slap them and just tell them to stop being such a dumbass.
But the good news is you don't have to do it forever. Eventually, it will go away. And you don't have to do it. So that is there.
I mean, I think it's an interesting point about the glasses like comparison. So I don't know. I kind
Do
of
you
vibe
think
with
that-
it, but
Yeah, no, do you
I mean,
think that... Okay, so flu is fairly transmissible. It's got a fairly high infection rate. There's a lot of other diseases that can be transmitted very easily. Do you think that after post-pandemic, during flu season and stuff like that, people will wear masks, or there'll be mask laws in general? Maybe not here, but just in general across the country. Do you think that mask usage will go up during those seasons?
I don't know about laws, but I would certainly hope that more people just retain it as a habit. Like, honestly, looking back, it just feels like a really common sense thing to do, right? Like, you cough and you get other people sick, so cover your mouth with a piece of cloth, so when you cough, your spit and shit doesn't go
I mean,
everywhere.
that's what Japan does.
It just seems like,
Japan
yeah.
has been doing that for
I
a
know,
while.
it's literally so common sense that it hurts, but apparently, here in America, we can't ever do things the easy way. We can't ever just do common sense things. No, we just have to make everything super hard, because that is just the kind of
It's true.
idiotic fucking country that we're living
I feel
in.
like though, if let's just say it's post-pandemic and it's flu season, right? Let's say you get the flu shot,
Yeah.
right? You're pretty well immune to it. Flu shot's one of the highest best.
well,
diseases,
okay.
right?
Here, let me say my piece. I have two things. First is that on the masks thing, it's I like that. Well, I don't like that COVID happened, but I like that now. In the future, if you feel like you need to wear a mask or whatever for whatever reason, it's before it was if you're wearing a mask, you're oh, he's sick, stay away from him.
Yeah.
But now it's oh, he's not an idiot. We're vibing. So I like that. That's the mentality. I guess the outlook on that has changed. Second thing is I think in high school in 10th, 9th, 10th, 11th grade, I got the flu shot all 3 years, and then I got the flu all 3 years.
Really?
Maybe I'm just
No.
got unlucky,
I mean,
but
yeah, you are.
that's my experience.
It's just the worst kind of loot
That's
box.
just unfortunate circumstance, but for the most part you won't. But let's say you get back to my original thing. If you get vaccinated for the flu and you don't have the flu and you're not sick, I don't think you need to wear a mask for whatever reason, right? If you're sick, obviously, yeah, but
Yeah.
if you're not, and it's a post-pandemic world, right? I don't think you have to.
Yeah, you don't have to, but I mean, if you want to just take that extra step, I don't see a problem with it. And some people used to wear masks even before this for just stylistic choices. Joey is one
Oh,
I
example.
mean,
yeah.
of
I
it.
think either way you're fine. It's just whatever you want to do.
No, for sure. I don't know. Hopefully, we see the post-pandemic
the
world
other
sooner rather than
important
later.
thing to consider, or not important thing, but just in general, if our precautions go up so high to the point where no one is ever getting infected, we'll be susceptible to everything. You'll have no immunities.
I don't think
I'm
it's
just
that
saying. I'm
level.
just saying.
Not really
If
something to be
it
concerned
goes
about.
to that extreme, right? People still need to get some sort of sickness. Otherwise, you know, like it'll be really, really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah.
I guess last thing is, today is
Yeah.
March 18th, and so April is coming up real soon. April 1st is it's a great day.
Indeed.
That is what it is.
That is what it is. So if there are some pranks, you can just start on that day and just do, and then there are other ones that you have to prepare, like a long con kind of prank. So I know Noah had an idea about this.
Oh yeah.
Some like Matrix related.
I've been holding on to
situation
this prank idea for so long.
But yeah, let's hear it. Noah.
Basically, you just need to you just need to know somebody comes to an area on a on a somewhat regular basis. I don't mean stalk them, right? But obviously if you're walking to work or your school and you see somebody who's on the same route, you know they're gonna be there typically, right? So you just want to establish that you walk the same route as they are, you're just on the same path. Then one day you just run up to them and tell them dude, I gotta tell you this right now, this entire thing is a simulation. I'm a simulation. The only real person in here is you. I don't know how, but somehow my programming broke, and normally none of us can tell you this, but I gotta tell you right now, you gotta wake up, man. You gotta fucking wake up. It's all a simulation. It's all fake. It's all a simulation. And then you have some friends dressed up in black and who look like Matrix agents come up and just drag you away. And then the next day you show up, same route, just pretend nothing happened, right? If they ask you about what happened, you just pretend you have no idea what they're talking about. You're like, what? Dude, what? Simulation? What are you talking about? You
I've
okay?
never mentioned my life.
So you're basically making it Matrix IRL.
You just
Basically.
gaslight them. That's what they
you
say.
just want to... You just want to make them question for the rest of their life if that crazy person who confronted them on the subway was actually legit or not.
So you want them to question their existence.
Basically, yes.
And maybe they kill themselves. Maybe you're responsible, but maybe not.
I mean,
It's
I don't think you tell them to kill themselves specifically.
It's like
seems
it's like
going beyond the
Inception.
bounds of a prank.
It's like Inception with Leonardo DiCaprio. He puts in the thing into his wife. I forgot what her name was. Into his wife's locker thing, and he's just kill yourself. And she's like, "This is the only way I can escape is by killing and myself and you as well." And so she just he gaslights her. That's pretty much it. Except just
yeah, to
Inception
anybody
gaslighting.
out there who might be thinking of doing this prank, please choose
Do it.
somebody who looks like a mentally stable person as your victim. We don't want somebody to go on a rampage.
Honestly, if someone did that to me, I kind of
my
just
God.
think they were insane, and I wouldn't even question them the next
Yeah,
day.
so this is Cobb.
Here.
Cobb would just be like, "This is a bit stupid. I'm just gonna wave this off," and you're done.
No. Here's the thing, right? You want it to be you want it to be I guess not subtle, but you want it to seem credible, right? That's why you have the people dressed up as Agent Smith show up and haul you into a van and drive you away, because you don't want it to seem just it's just you, just some crazy person on the street.
Yeah.
You want it to seem there's a whole backstory, there's a whole operation behind it.
So a little subtle thing that bothers them for the rest of their life, like an itch that you don't know where it
Exactly.
is.
So it is the Omega April Fool's prank. It's the prank that lasts for a lifetime.
That's just a prank. No, there was one funny one that I read, was that on the days approaching April 1st, right? You keep mentioning to whoever you're trying to prank, I guess. So for me, it'd be my family, right? If we're having dinner or something, I'd be April 1st is coming up pretty soon. It's pretty cool. And just keep building up to it, keep telling them about it, and just keep mentioning it. And then on April Fools, do absolutely nothing on the day. And so they're just
that is a
constantly
good
in
one.
fear
That is a
of
good one.
what's going to happen.
That's pretty good. got any Reddits with this?
You can just
We haven't had a
concentrate
Reddit on here for a while.
Okay. There's one here. I'll search through the thread. There are a couple.
Slap me
interesting
with one, Jit. Hit me with
Um,
one.
Slap him.
Okay,
Okay,
I'll
slap him.
So step 1, buy 32 small identical plant pots. Step 2, plant a tomato seed in one pot. On
Okay.
day 2, plant another tomato seed in another pot and continue to water and care for.
Oh shit!
another
I think
plant.
I know where this is going.
Repeat step 3 every day, adding to your collection of plants. So basically, you build up a bunch of plants. This is ideally 32 days before
Okay.
April Fool's, right? And then on April Fool's Day, tell your workmates, significant other, whoever else you're pranking, that you have read about urine being a miracle fertilizer and you're going to test it. Show them your newest plant pot and pour what
And
you
your
have told
dick.
them is urine on it. Then at step 6 is at various points throughout the day, switch the plant pot for an older one without them knowing. And then step 7, never accept any fruit or vegetables from them that they say they've grown themselves.
Very nice.
What if they are botanists?
I'm
I
curious
don't
if
know.
you would
You
know
just
if a
lose
friend
the
is a
game.
botanist.
Don't prank a botanist.
Like, choose a different prank if your friend is a botanist.
Yeah, I can't imagine how that would go well, but I think it'd be kind of entertaining.
Yeah.
A lot of work though, but definitely.
I think some of the
definitely
classics though, just slapping someone in the face. I
I
like that. Like slapping someone in the face with like
I've never. Have you ever slapped someone with like a legitimate slap, like a good on like ya yeet, and then just like destroy their
No, have you?
and like make their face go. I want to. I really want to. Man.
Yeah, they do have those like slapping competitions where like it's just like two dudes like across the table like slapping the shit out of each
Right.
other.
they like
Maybe I
slap
should join it
themselves
because, like,
unconscious.
it's one of my biggest desires, honestly. At
Yeah,
this
like
point, I
I'm
just
99%
really
sure
want
you
to.
die. Like I don't think
So
you should do it,
I just want to like go in and go like
Pranay,
pow on
like
someone's
I think you
face.
vastly overestimate your own slapping potential. Like these people, like they don't
Okay, I
fuck
mean,
around.
like-
They're like literal like
Okay.
human tanks. Like
I mean, like they might kill me, but I just want to do it. I just want to do it personally.
oh man, I'm just imagining Pranay just like going up to like like Dwayne the Rock Johnson, just like slapping him, just like you can kill me now. I've done what I came here to do.
I fulfilled my
But
life
you
goal.
forget, while Pranay is jumping on top of the rock, he'll be like, "Yeah, yeet," and just slap him.
He's just like, you can kill me,
I can
but I've
imagine that.
already won.
One more prank, and this one can be done at home. So
Timely.
it's like, what you can do is you can tape down the handle to like the sprayer of like the sink or whatever. So whenever someone like uses the sink, the water like splashes
That's a
onto
very
them.
simplistic
I guess.
one.
I guess.
Yeah.
Right, and the thing you do is you tell them like right right now. Today's the 18th, right? You just tell them I'm going to do this on April 1st, and they like most likely probably won't put a reminder or anything. So it's like it's even funnier when it actually does happen and they just forget. It's a Chad move that you just tell them, and they still fall for it.
That is kind of funny.
Lol.
Lol. But
Nice.
yeah, Noah, I'm gonna do the Matrix one to you one day.
That wouldn't work though.
It'll work. I'll make it so realistic
Viswa,
that it'll work.
Viswa. We're literally
Noah.
best friends.
Noah, the budget will be insane.
It's a
It won't be a movie, Noah. It'll be a goddamn experience.
Oh my god. But you
You'll
know,
build a
any
cybernetic
of you-
version of Jit and shoot that cybernetic version so all his robot parts go out, and then you'll believe it.
but you just
Yeah.
told me you do that. Like,
Well, yeah, I have to do the Chad
What
moves.
little did you
Like,
know?
What are you taking
oh
for?
my god.
He has to do the change.
Honestly, I think at this point, I think it would be more of a prank if Pranay just came up and slapped me.
It would be very satisfying as well. I would just be like, I finally slapped, just like full-fledged slapped someone.
Nice.
You do not know how much I want this.
My God, man.
PJ, every
So
time he
violent.
walks
I
down the street, he's
really
like,
want it.
please come attack me. Please. Yes, so I can slap back.
Honestly, that's what I wish for. I want someone to start a fight with me so I can just slap the
God.
shit out of him.
I feel like Pernay's just like the equivalent of those like gun nuts who like are just like waiting for the day that somebody tries to rob their house so they can like finally use like that AR-15 that they've like modded the fuck out. Like I'm just imagining Pernay's gonna be like in his house and like he hears
Except
something.
the AR-15
He's like,
is my hand.
somebody's inside. I can slap them. Finally, I can slap somebody.
Uh,
Yeah, that'll be good.
Yeah.
Okay, Renee.
Yeah?
One day, I believe you will achieve your goal of slapping someone.
Hopefully this is the thing that happens.
I think I hope I'm there. I hope I'm not the one you're slapping though. Or maybe it'd be an honor to get slapped by Pranay.
you know, if
Maybe.
you
You never know
if
these
you
kinds of
ever
things.
are out in the woods and you get attacked by a black bear, one of the things you're supposed to do is slap their face.
Just
One of the
slap
things you're supposed to do is slap their face.
Yeah. Oh, because it's a black bear. It's not
Yeah.
a grizzly bear, right? So it's not as big.
Well, no,
Wait,
a
so
black
you actually
bear,
just
like,
slap it?
if a black bear attacks you, it's trying to eat you. Like it thinks you're food. If a grizzly attacks you, it's like territorial, so you like play dead. But if it's a black bear, it's gonna like
I
even if
see.
you play dead, it'll like try to eat you because I don't know, it's hungry or something. So
Okay, makes
Well,
sense.
point,
Yeah.
to do
point
that.
is like
That's a
you're
bit
supposed
rude.
to attack it and like make yourself super big and stuff. Like one of the things you can do, like you know how sharks are super sensitive with their electroreceptors on their nose. You're supposed to like punch their snout a bunch, right? Same thing. Like the grizzly's
Yeah.
like face area and like around its eyes are like super sensitive. Or not grizzly, black bear. So if you just like slap it or punch it or whatever, it like gets startled and should run away. So PJ, if you ever get attacked, you can slap it.
Nice. You know,
Yeah, what is the
knowing
difference
Pranay, he would
satisfaction
probably.
slapping a bear than a person? Like a person has a nice cheek area and a face to slap, but a bear is just a bear.
I feel like Pranay would probably get it wrong too. Like he'd end up trying to like fight a grizzly bear and then he would die. Like this is not something you should be telling him to do, Jacob.
Yeah, if you fight a grizzly, you're actually just dead.
Rip,
Like, I don't know what to say.
Why'd you tell me
Adios.
that? Now I will go
Bonjour.
fight a good legend.
That's what I was
Adios.
saying for how to remember that though. Yeah.
Grizzlies are brown,
No,
black
it's
bears are
if
black.
it's black, attack. If it's brown, lay down.
Oh, this is a good saying. This is a
It
very
sounds a
good
little bit
saying.
racist.
Alright.
But on that lyrical note, we thank you for listening to today's episode of Stating the Obvious. Be sure to leave a comment if you did enjoy us talking about Smash for a really long time and then a bunch of other extraneous topics. See you in the next episode.
Like, share, subscribe, retweet, reblog, suck my dick.